Have you ever wondered if the keto diet is right for you? Well, if so, I hope you'll stick around because that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today on this episode of LiveFREE TV. I'm Emilie Quisenberry, and I'm a holistic health coach, and I help women in their 40s and 50s learn how to get out of the crazy cycle of restriction and binging and body shame, so that they live more fully into who God created them to be, and so they experience the abundant life that He has for them. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I put out a new episode and a new freebie almost every week, and that way, by subscribing, you'll be notified so you don't miss a single one. I also hope that you'll share this message with any other women in your life who you feel could benefit from this message. So I wanted to share with you today about my experiment with the ketogenic diet. And in the spring of 2017, I began to see the ketogenic diet being talked about a lot on social media and from some people that I actually respected in the health field. And so, being the normal woman who was looking for a diet to implement in my own life to give me the results I was looking for, I went to Google and I began to Google about the ketogenic diet and learn about what it meant. And in the process of doing that, as well as through Facebook, I ended up landing on a program that was a ketogenic diet program. And I purchased that program and started it, of course, with perfection, because I really did believe in a lot of what that was being talked about around this diet, with protection for brain health and blood sugar issues and cravings and things like that, and even with weight loss. So I began implementing this program and, of course, did it with perfection. But within about 2 weeks, I fell off the wagon, so they say, and started to beat myself up and feel just like I was a failure and that this wasn't going to work, and it was just another thing to have tried and failed at, and so I needed to move on. But I'm so grateful that God at the same time had me on a journey of learning how to be patient and kind with myself, and how to stop holding a record of wrong against myself, and to start really loving myself into a new place and allowing Him to love me into a new place. And so I actually just continued on this journey, looking and praying through, God, what is it that you want for me? And how do you want me to eat? Because there were some real benefits in the short time that I implemented the strict program. And I wanted to know more. And so I really gave myself permission to test out eating this way, and to make, to notice how I was responding, and to make adjustments, and then to repeat. And over the course of months, again, it hasn't been a perfect journey, but it's been my journey, and it's been my journey to learn how to eat like an Emilietarian, like I shared in the blog post. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to discover that for yourself. And it only came through a process of me of learning about this eating style and of testing it out. And so I've actually created, like I do every week, I've created a freebie for you to pick up that is the keto diet right for you? And it's going to give you some questions to go through and answer so that you can know, is this something worth spending any time on, or should I just move forward? Because it's not right for everybody, and it absolutely may not be right for you. And if you looked at a traditional ketogenic diet, and the main goal of that is eating a certain number of macros and getting into ketosis, then I don't fit that mold. I don't fit that at all, because that's not my goal. My goal with eating, the way I'm eating, is to feel good. After I've eaten, it's to have more energy, which I'm having. It's to have better brain function, which I'm having, especially in the afternoons. I'm having less cravings, which is awesome. And I'm more satisfied. I'm able to go for longer periods of time without eating or being consumed with the thought of what do I need to eat. And so I'm learning what my body responds to and how to become fat fueled, not being driven by ketosis or by a certain number of macros. I don't know what either one of those things are, and I really don't care. I just care about how I'm feeling and whether or not I have cravings, whether or not I'm satisfied, whether or not I'm having bloating, all of the things that we can struggle with. And in this process, I ended up finding another gal by the name of Leanne Vogel. Her blog is Healthful Pursuit. And her 2 books, The Keto Beginning and Fat Fueled, were integral in my journey in learning how to incorporate this into my life in a way that worked for me. So that obviously coupled with a lot of prayer and talking to the Lord about it and really asking him to show me what worked for me, that's been how I've been able to get to the place that I am today. I don't believe I've arrived. I believe I still have more to learn and more to discover, especially in terms of recovery from disordered eating. That adds a whole other layer onto my journey that you may not have. You may not be struggling with disordered eating, binge eating, or any other type of eating disorder. But when that's coupled with it, it just creates an extra layer to work through. And that's not bad. It's not good. It's just, it is what it is. And it's the journey that I'm on, and it's what God has for me right now in my life. So I do, again, encourage you to pick up the freebie. There's a big orange button underneath the video on my blog that will, when you click on that, put your information in, and the guide or the freebie will be sent directly to your inbox. And it's going to, again, have some questions in there that are going to help you determine whether or not this eating style is even something that you should consider looking into or exploring or trying. Because the last thing I want to do is tell you that you need to eat this and you need to eat this much and this is how you need to do it and this is what you need to do, because I don't know if that's what's best for you or what's going to work for you. I will let you know, though, that through this process, like I shared a minute ago, I have learned how to be more loving with myself, how to be more kind to myself, and I have more peace around my eating and around my body and around who I am than I ever have before. And I'm going to tell you, that's not just because I'm eating a fat-fueled type program. It's not. And it's not because I'm an Emilietarian. It's because I've allowed God, and I'm allowing God to change me from the inside out. And that's why I'm passionate to invite you to join an amazing journey with me and some other women who are on this very same journey to learn how to live more fully into who God created them to be, and to look at their health from a bigger perspective, to be able to eat better, move more, but to really know who they are, and to begin to learn how to love themselves, and to begin to learn how to be kind to themselves, and to not hold a record of wrong against themselves, and to really embrace who God has created them to be, and to actually love that woman. And so I want to invite you to join us on this journey. There will be a link below that you can click on. I'm truly excited to see how God is going to work in your life in this area of your food, and what He wants to teach you as you continue to learn how to trust Him and trust yourself. He has created your body in such a miraculous way. And I'm going to tell you, we have to quit looking outside ourselves at someone else to tell us what to eat and how to move. We are a community of women who are pursuing freedom in this area. And that is my hope for you. So I pray that that will be true for you as you continue in this journey. So don't forget, pick up the freebie at emiliequisenberry.com/11 download. That's where you're going to pick that up. And then pick up Leanne Vogel's bundle, the keto bundle, and begin to learn if that's something that, again, if you're already on that journey, then that bundle is going to be what you want. You're going to want to get that and start reading that and start learning from her perspective, because the thing I love about her perspective is it's so opposite of what like the ketogenic diet is kind of known for, and I think that's really cool. So I definitely recommend that program as well. I am so grateful for you, and I definitely pray that God will just continue to show you what it is that He has for you, how He wants you to eat, and who He's created you to be, and that you will begin to live more fully into that. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Be blessed.